So this is just a quick little video, page 144, question 7. So the figure shows a games controller similar to a Sega controller. The curve ABCD is elliptical. So ABCD is elliptical, right? So we're going to draw off that first anyway. F1 and F2 are its focal points. The circle of radius 15 are tangential to the ellipse at points U and V. The curve HIJ is parabola. Draw the design showing all construction lines. So ABCD is elliptical anyway. So we're going to draw that ellipse shape first anyway. And that's the first thing we're going to do. So I'm going to draw my major axis and a minor axis. So my major axis is 150 millimeters. So 150 millimeters. 75 and 75. It's 150. So I'm going to be drawing a circle with a radius 75. So that's my major circle and my major axis. Okay. My minor circle then is a height of 100, so it's 50. I'm setting on my compass for the radius. And I'm going to draw in my minor axis. Okay. I'm going to work away so we're doing my ellipse saw first. So we divided 60-30. Okay. Now, our major axis is our long one, minor axis is the shorter one. From the major circle, you go parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, you go parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, you go parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, you go parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, go parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, you go parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, you go parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, you go parallel to the minor axis. Minor circle parallel to the major. From the major circle, parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, parallel to the major axis. From the major circle, you go parallel to the minor axis. From the minor circle, you go parallel to the major axis. Perfect, okay? I'm going to freehand this in nice and lightly, okay? Nice and light. Just to start, very light now, barely drawing it off. Just because this is going to, there's all of this isn't going to be, we're going to be cutting portions out of this and stuff. That's why I'm going to do very light. And I'll go back over it then afterwards, tidier. Like that's kind of rough there and all, look, but that's it there roughly, yeah. Right? The next thing now I'm going to draw is my tangential circles here. So it tells me that so it gives me focal points there, so focal point and focal point. And it says they're tangential circles with a radius 15. Now, we've learned how to draw focal points. If you don't know, you're going to have to flick back in the book and have a little look. You get half the major axis on your compass and you swing it from the top of the minor axis. So that's F1. And that's F2. So there are my two focal points found now. F2 and F1. Okay, so you get half the major, swing it from the top of the minor axis. Alright? I can bring these straight down now to where they hit the ellipse. And that's my 2 points V and U. Now, we also learned in this chapter how to draw tangents to ellipse. Well, this is a tangential circle, so the same method is applied first. So you join, so use our point of contact on the ellipse. So you join the focal to that point of contact and extend on. You join F2 to that point of contact, or also known as U, and extend on. You bisect one of these angles in here. So you bisect this angle, either this angle or this angle. Any one of them, we bisect it. So how do we bisect an angle? Any distance on our compass, pointing there, swing an arc, keep the same distance on the compass where that arc crosses, do that there. and an arc there. So that X now, right the way through here. That line now is a tangent to that ellipse. So all I'm going to do is go perpendicular to it to get the normal. So we're going to go perpendicular through this here to get the normal. If I set 15 on my compass, I should get a circle now that just touches that ellipse in one place. So you get 15, measure 15 in from that point there. There now, that's my tangential circle drawn. Okay? We do the exact same over on this side here. So I have point V there. So you join focal point to V and extend it on. You join your other focal point to V and extend it on. Okay? Because we're looking for the normal, alright? So I drew the tangent here first, then I drew a normal. Flick back in the pages if we don't know what they are. There, we met them in the circles chapter and we met them in this chapter. I'm actually going to do my bisecting angle either here or here. That will give me a normal straight away, and it'll just take out the step of getting that tangent. Okay? So any distance on the compass, swing it. That now is my normal, straight through here. From that point V, we step in 15 millimeters with our compass. There are my two tangential circles now complete. Okay. Next thing now is my ellipse. It's my parabola, my parabola, okay? So it says that the parabola is 30 millimeters below this center line here, and it's 10 millimeters above it. Okay? So that's the top and the bottom of this parabola. I'm going to go straight across here. And I'm going to go straight across here. The parabola is also, so points H, J, and the current HJ is a parabola on the given dimensions. And there's 30. So where this line hits my circle, which is here, that's my box that it's contained in. So I can bring this straight up here. So that's my box, that's my vertex up there, we could call it. So this is the first section of the parabola, and this is the second over here then. So what do we do for a parabola? Draw a line out here at any angle. I'm going to mark three distances. 1, 2, 3. The last point gets marked up with the last one. We go parallel. And they get drawn back up to the vertex here then. On the bottom here then. Same thing. 1. These lines go parallel to that axis then. In this case it's just straight up. You can just bring them across then and get the distances from the center line across. So I'm just mirroring it across them just to speed things up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to darken in my ellipse here now as well. And that's the main outline of the shape completed. Yeah. We have a radius 14 then. Where is it? It is 30 across and 30 down. So across from here it's 30. And it's 30 down from the very top. 14. So that's that circle there. And then we have an X over here that it's on the same line as this. It's 20 over here. And it's just using the 45 degree set square. So it goes 45 that way, 45 down that way. It's 10 millimeters long. So it's 10. 10. So we're just using our 45 degree set square now for this. In there. So I'm just going to go over this on dark. This is the X here in the middle. And that'll be the question complete. Now, this is a difficult enough question, boys. Try your best with it. Okay? There's a lot going on. You know how to do all of this. Okay? When this is not put in one drawing, you know how to do all of it. But just because it's all in one drawing, don't panic or don't worry. Take your time over it. Okay? Like, you know how to do parabolas, you know how to do ellipses, you know how to do tangents, you know how to find focal points. It's just all in one question there then. So don't panic or worry. Take your time with it and you'll get there in the end.